Hello, my name is Callum and I look after some of the major projects here at Kerith, and that includes the Kerith Farnborough building. Now in this video we're going to give you two significant updates of things that have been happening here, and then at the end I'm going to leave you with 3 prayer points I'd love for you to join me in. In October 2022 we went through a process of interviewing and vetting different architecture firms who we thought would be a really good fit for us at Kerith Farnborough. So we were looking for people with church experience but also commercial experience, such as big warehouses that we own here in Farnborough. In December we then confirmed that process and went ahead and appointed our architecture firm. They're based in Northern Ireland, have got a ton of commercial experience, but also have done loads within the 24/7 church network and really aligned similar to us. So we've been working with them the last few months, just trying to define the brief for the building, what we want it to become, looking at some of the parameters we have on the location that we own here. And in the next few weeks, we'll be getting those first designs through of what we might be able to develop on this site. Now, by no means is that us confirming the design. We are just trying to get to the point of having a design of something that's realistic, that would suit our needs, that we can then go ahead and have accurately costed, talk with the relevant planning permission departments and make sure what we're trying to do is going to be feasible. Then if all of that goes really well, later on in the year, maybe summer, late summer, we'll be bringing that to the community for everyone to critique and add feedback into, so that it will really be a community effort to finalise the design of the building. As we enter this next phase of the project, we thought it'd be brilliant for you to meet Warwick for the first time. So have a look at this interview I did with him recently.
Okay everyone, I would like to introduce you to someone. This is Warwick. He's going to tell us all about himself in a minute. But for context, Warwick is the architect working on the Kerith Farnborough building. So Warwick, tell us a bit about yourself.
Okay, well I am from a place called Lurgan in County Armagh in Northern Ireland. I attend a church where maybe one of our lead pastors has been around your community. He's called Alan Emerson and he teaches in the WTC course here, where some of your people are attending. I am an elder in Emmanuel Church in Lurgan, and I'm also a member, or I am the chair of the board for both Emmanuel Lurgan and our other location, Emmanuel Fortescue. So yeah, that's who I am and that's what I do. I obviously work in an architect's practice. I'm one of the directors in that. We do business all across Ireland and the United Kingdom and have a stream of our work which is in ministry, kingdom projects and churches.
Fantastic. And I had the pleasure of staying the weekend with you a couple of weeks ago. You hosted me very well and your family hosted me very well. Tell us a little bit about your family.
Okay, so I am married to Jilly. We have been married 27 years. We have 2 daughters. Amber, who's 24, who's getting married in 14 weeks. And I have another daughter who's Sophie, and she is 21 and she lives in Belfast and works there. Jilly is on staff at Emmanuel, part-time as pastoral coordinator. And she's also a counsellor and she specialises in eating disorder because early in Amber's life, when she was 12, she had anorexia. So it was a burden on Gillian's heart and she went and trained. So that's our girls. Amber is going to be a primary school teacher. She's just finishing her degree right now. And Sophie works in an urban streetwear company, clothing company.
Very good, fantastic. And so you have been working for the last couple of months on our Kerith Farnborough building. So we're not quite ready to release any details just yet, but Warwick, tell us just quickly, what really excites you about this project that you've been working on for us?
Well, there's a couple of things that excite me about it. I had a prophetic word placed over my life about 5 years ago. And at the end of the word, which was encouraging and unpacking a lot of stuff that this person hadn't known about in my life, they finished up and said, I see the word change of use written over your life. And I've had the opportunity to work with several churches who have occupied spaces which haven't necessarily been church buildings and repurpose them for church facilities. So that's one aspect. Second aspect, we have other clients and commercial clients, but it is so great to be working on the skill that God's put in our hand as a business to do kingdom projects. And the project architect that I'm sure the church will meet in time is Ryan Simpson. Ryan is a follower of Jesus as well, and he is excited about the project. So working our skill and into kingdom purposes is another aspect. And the fact as well is seeing a church community such as yours and the potential that a building can unlock.
Yeah.
It's not about buildings, it's about people, but buildings can unlock ministry aspects and connections and uses. Seeing a building which is tired, strange coloured,
Yep.
odd in Farnborough, and knowing what it can be is something that's really exciting. And, well, you've seen the wee pictures that have started.
I've had a sneak peek.
You've a sneak peek, and it is what can be created in God's time and with God's resource is exciting.
Thank you, Warwick. That is really exciting, and I'm sure you will hear more from Warwick this year, as he will definitely be joining us on a Sunday.
Wasn't it great to hear from Warwick? Now, you find me standing in our new midweek and Sunday youth space. A lot of you won't recognise this space. This is actually in the out of bounds area, which has been out behind the kitchen on the ground floor. But over the last few months, we've been trying to renovate it so that we've got a nice, warm, comfortable space to run some of our Revive ministries midweek, and also for our youth to go into, which will also create more kids space on a Sunday. So we've tried to do this renovation as cost effectively as possible. One of the great wins we've had is these second-hand carpet tiles, which we got for a fraction of the price of new ones. This is because we might not need these forever, but we wanted to make this space nice and comfortable for now, and we've stopped them going to landfill. We've also installed its own small heating system, which means we can just heat this space independently without having to heat the vast space of the rest of the building. So midweek, it'll be a really cost-effective space to be able to use. As you can see, this space is very nearly ready, and we hope to open it sometime in May. So that's the latest update from us. And now I just want to talk you through 3 prayer points I'd love you to join me in. So prayer point number 1 is to pray for the architects and building team working on this next phase. They're going to need wisdom and guidance in how to lead us really well into a really successful building project. Prayer point 2 is pray for the ministry and work that's going to go on in that new midweek space. From the youth meeting there on a Sunday to our Revive ministries midweek, we just want to hear stories and stories of God getting to know and drawing in close to people in that new space. And the third point is for finance. Pray for what finances you might be available to give. Seek wisdom from God about what money you might be able to sow into this project. You can give anytime at kerith.church/giving. So we hope you enjoyed that update, and we'll be sure to give you more updates as the project progresses.